Now I'm going with parallel processing in FER filters. If parallel processing are introduced in FER filters, if parallel processing are introduced, what happens? So here, this diagram you can see, it is a three parallel system. It is a three parallel system. So the time taken, okay, in the propagation delay, it becomes L into T sequence. So T sequence is without parallel processing. Without parallel processing, the propagation delay time is T sequence. Now, when parallel processing is introduced, it becomes L into T sequence. L is 3. Okay. So L parallel circuit. Now, L parallel circuit. So total capacitance, it will increase by L times. Okay, in L parallel system. So the right side formula you can see, right side formula, in the power consumption, capacitance value will increase. Okay, L into charge. And then V naught, supply voltage will change to a factor of beta value less than 1. Okay. So three things are happening here. T sequence will become L into T sequence. Okay, T sequence will become L into T sequence. And the total capacitance, it is also increasing to L factor. Total capacitance, it is also increasing to L factor. And V naught, supply voltage, also changes by a factor beta. And without parallel processing, the formula is C into, okay, without parallel processing, the power consumption is C V naught square F. Without parallel processing, power consumption is C V naught square F. Now the C will change into L into C, and V naught will change into beta into V naught whole square. Okay. And then here we have F value. That F will become F by L, because time is multiplied with 3, frequency will be divided by 3. Okay. So time and frequency are inversely proportional. When T sequence is changing to L into T sequence. Okay, L into T sequence, and hence the frequency will change to F divided by L. Okay, this is in the case of parallel processing. That is how F by L has come here. So the L and L will get cancelled, and the formula remains beta square into the power consumption without the parallel processing. Okay, so this is with parallel processing power consumption. And P sequence means without parallel processing power consumption. Now it becomes beta square times, and the beta value is less than 1. Okay, beta value is less than 1. Now similarly, this is the propagation delay. Two formulas we have, power consumption and propagation delay. The right side formula is for power consumption. Okay, in parallel processing the power consumption. Okay. And here, this is without parallel processing the power consumption. This is without parallel processing the power consumption. Beta square, it increases. Okay, power consumption increases by beta square. That beta value less than 1. So if you see beta square, if beta value less than 1, beta square also less than 1. So actually power consumption is reduced. Okay, without parallel processing, whatever power consumption is there, with parallel processing, power consumption is reduced. Okay. And here the time if you see T sequence, it is increased by L value equal to 3 here. You can see it is a 3-level parallel processing. So L value equal to 3. And with respect to general formula is C V naught by K into V naught minus VT whole square. C V naught by K into V naught minus VT whole square. So wherever V naught is there, it will change to beta V naught. Okay, V naught will become beta V naught. Beta value is less than 1. Okay, left side the propagation delay, the time will also gets multiplied with L. And if you see with and without the parallel propagation delay, with and without propagation delay. So this is with parallel processing. The propagation delay. Okay, with the parallel processing propagation delay. In the case of without, this first diagram is without parallel processing. Okay, without parallel processing. In that case, the propagation delay is T sequence equal to C into V naught divided by K into V naught minus VT whole square. Okay, V naught minus VT whole square. So let this be equation number 1. Now 1 and 3.22. 1 and 3.22. You compare. You shift the L to RHS in 3.22. In equation 3.22. In equation 3.22, shift the L to RHS. Okay. And then it will become KL into beta V naught minus VT whole square. Numerator we have C charge beta V naught. Numerator we have C charge beta V naught. And here on the right side, it is C into V naught by K into V naught minus VT whole square. You equate the RHS alone. You equate the RHS alone. So the next equation 3.23 will come. 3.23 will come. Okay. So this can be further written as, full frequency equal to C charge beta V naught by K into L. Okay. And then beta V naught minus VT whole square. Now equate the RHS. You will see this CV naught will get cancelled. Okay. I will take black color. Or blue color. I will take blue color. We are equating 3.22 and equation 1 RHS. 3.22 and equation 1 RHS. This CV naught will get cancelled. Okay. And then this beta into, this K and K also will get cancelled. Beta into V naught minus VT whole square will come on one side. Okay. So we are equating RHS of 3.22 and then equation 1. So CV naught in numerator gets cancelled. K also gets cancelled. Okay. K also will get cancelled. And this beta will get multiplied with V naught minus VT whole square. That is here underlined blue color. And remaining we are having L into beta V naught minus VT whole square. That will come on the other side. Okay. When we equate the previous two equations, RHS. Now, we know L value equal to 3. L value equal to 3. If we have V naught and VT also substitute, then we will have only beta as unknown variable. It is a quadratic equation. Solve for beta. We will get a value for beta. Okay. Then substitute in the power consumption. We will get how much percentage of the power is required when parallel processing is introduced. Okay. So this is about parallel processing for low power applications in digital filters. Now these are the formulas you can see with and without parallel processing. With and without parallel processing. First column is without parallel processing, the propagation delay and power consumption. And right side it is with the parallel processing, the propagation delay and power consumption. You can see power consumption, it changes by a factor beta square. Beta value less than 1. So definitely power consumption is getting reduced when we are introducing the parallel processing.